Thank you. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Sunday's service at Wimbledon Spiritualist Church. Welcome to those online and those in the church. Today, I'm going to introduce Peter Goddard, who's going to be our medium today, and he will do a short intro about himself and open us up in prayer. Thank you.
Good morning, everybody. Thank you for coming. Thank you for those of you online. If you'd just like to close your eyes and go into the quiet, we'll do a nice opening prayer. Divine Spirit, thank you for bringing us to this wonderful church on this glorious morning. Please bring the two worlds closer together and make me a clear vessel for your messages. Please let everything be done today in love, laughter, life and upliftment. Please let everybody here as they sit in these seats this morning receive the healing as they may need it in whichever form is needed. Please let all of our lights, all of our hearts be lighter, all of our heads be less full with stress. Please let us all understand that today is a gift and we can make of it as we wish. Amen.
Amen. Let's us move to the healing silence, and we will then say the serenity prayer. Let's say the serenity prayer together. God grant us the serenity to accept the things we cannot change, the courage to change the things we can, and the wisdom to know the difference. For our healing list. Sorry, do you mean to do it again? Sorry. So today's healing list, we want to send healing to Stephen, Carol, Leah, Shirley, Marion, Christine, Pauline, Mary, Cherie, Lorraine, Ivor, Daphne, Angela, Jackie, Susan, and Peter. Can we please also send healing to those who are not on the list? Julian, can you please take the offertory? Thank you. Thank you, everyone. I'd like to welcome Phil as he will give us his reading, followed by Peter's address.
Thank you, Nicola, and good morning, ladies and gentlemen in church and online. Today I'm reading a piece by the Lebanese poet Khalil Gibran. Then Al-Mitra spoke, saying, "We would ask now of death." And he said, "You would know the secret of death, but how shall you find it unless you seek it in the heart of life? The owl, whose night-bound eyes are blind unto the day, cannot unveil the mystery of light. If you would indeed behold the spirit of death, open your heart wide unto the body of life. For life and death are one, even as the river and the sea are one. In the depth of your hopes and desires lies your silent knowledge of the beyond. And like seeds dreaming beneath the snow, your heart dreams of spring. Trust the dreams, for in them is hidden the gate to eternity. Your fear of death is but the trembling of the shepherd when he stands before the king whose hand is to be laid upon him in honor. Is the shepherd not joyful beneath his trembling that he shall wear the mark of the king? Yet is he not more mindful of his trembling? For what is it to die but to stand naked in the wind and to melt into the sun? And what is it to cease breathing but to free the breath from its restless tides, that it may rise and expand and seek God unencumbered? Only when you drink from the river of silence shall you indeed sing. And when you have reached the mountaintop, then you shall begin to climb. And when the earth shall claim your limbs, then shall you truly dance. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody. I spent 20 minutes in the car on the way up here trying to work out what I was going to say. And as always, everything I thought I was going to say is now not relevant. So we'll do what Spirit wanted me. I don't know why I waste that time. I just think it makes me feel good. Right. I am standing there, and as Phil lovely said, even, hang on a second, I'm running these teeth in for somebody else. If only I could speak English, we'd be laughing. Right. We look at life, all of us look at life, and we put all these obstacles in our own way. We're forever building a bridge or a wall that we've got to climb over, but we're the ones building it. We put all of these problems in front of us that aren't really there. 85% of what we worry about, this is a statistical fact, Google it, please do. A statistical fact, 85% of what you worry about never happens. So therefore, 85% of the time you're spending worrying, you're wasting that time. You could be worrying about something else. It's true, isn't it? Why waste it? Why not live life? Absolute fact. I'm going to tell you an absolute fact now, which I can guarantee for each and every one of you in this church, myself included. Do you know all of us in this church one day will die? It's the only thing in life that you can guarantee. Nobody knows when, nobody knows how. But here's a couple of facts. When you came into this world, kicking and screaming and grasping at life, you had nothing. And when you leave this world, hopefully kicking and screaming, you'll leave with nothing. You'll take nothing with you. So all of the trinkets and all of the things that you've built your life around getting, that you've made so important, that have been so important to you, the house, the car, the cash, will all stay here. And all you're doing is creating something else for somebody else to worry about. Because I guarantee they'll be fighting over what you had. They'll all be going, oh, she said I could have that. He said I could have this. And none of it's important. Everything you own, you're borrowing. You've just got it for now. And when you're gone, somebody else will have it. But what nobody can take away from any single one of you is your experiences. So when you're sitting there thinking, God, today's been a terrible day, do you know what? Why me? Why did it have to happen to me? I'll point out at this point, have you got a list of names of people you want it to happen to then instead? Is it like, oh, actually, Jane up the road deserves that? She's had it, give that one to her. And John down at the auction, he can have that because he deserves that. It's not, it's what happens to us is what we learn from. How we're born We're all born exactly the same. We're all born equal. And here's another thing. We all die equal. We all die equal. It's just that bit in the middle where you put yourself somewhere up or down a ladder that you think that's where you should be. Is it really important where you are on that ladder? Is it really important? No, it's not. Put a price on a smile. Can't buy one, can you? Put a price on happiness. Can't buy that either. Time? Can't buy it. We're all worrying about what's going to happen. Oh my God, do you know next week that bill's going to come in and I haven't got the money for it? I hate to point this out, but who guaranteed you'd be here next week to pay it anyway? Nobody. Nobody knows what's around the corner. And here's the thing. Do you know, I've paid hundreds and hundreds of bills and mortgages, and no one has ever rang me up and gone, thanks, Pete. Mate, I needed that. Brilliant. And you paid it on time as well. Brilliant. You've done me a right favour. No, doesn't happen. Stop putting yourself under pressure that you don't need to be under. Smile at the things that you want to do and do the things you want to do. Life is but a blink. We're here for a very, very short space of time. And we put pressure on ourselves. Day in, day out. We load that cart up for us to pull along. Oh my God. I've had a bad day. Let's put a bag of sand on it. Oh, I got that wrong. Well, that's deserved 2 bags of sand. We'll put 2 bags of sand and I'll keep pulling it. If I said to you every time you've got something wrong, put a brick on them and you've got to carry it, you'd go, Peter, are you mental? Why would I do that? But we do. We subconsciously do that to ourselves. And remember this, it's not what we get right we learn from. It's what we get wrong. When we're getting it wrong, we're learning. If I said to each and every one of you, lovely people here, next time I come here, would you bake me a cake? And I'd be really lucky if everyone baked me a cake. I wouldn't mind that at all. Yes, I don't care. I'd get through it. And I'll come back the next time and I'll ring you up or I'll send you a message saying, see that cake you made me? Oh, it was lovely. Had just the right amount of everything. It was perfect. And I say to you the next time, bake me a cake. You're going to go, do you know what I'm going to do? Exactly what I did the last time. You don't improve on what you're getting right. You improve on what you're getting wrong. And as long as you're doing that, you're moving forward. As long as you're accepting that actually nobody is perfect and nobody is getting it right all of the time, because they're not. There's a great saying, isn't it? The grass is greener on the other side. Who's heard that saying? Lots of us. It's the same grass. They're just using a different lawnmower. It's exactly the same. So just remember that. Or if I had money, if you had money, you'd have something else to worry. You'd worry that someone was going to nick it. If I had all this jewellery, you worry about the cat burglar coming through the window. Be happy, because that is given to you free and in abundance. Understand you're going to get it wrong. And here's the thing that all of us need to do. Forgive you. If you've got children and they make a mistake, you don't cast them aside. You go, don't worry about it. We can sort that. Why don't you do that to yourself? Why don't you free you up? Because you're your best friend, but you can be your worst enemy. Well, I'd sooner have more friends than enemies. And I quite like me. Because I'm the only me I get to live with. And you're all the same, aren't you? Get up in the morning, look in the mirror, and say to that mirror, I love you. And today's going to be a good day. Remember, we all complain about what we don't have. But let me give you a few things that I know most of you have got. All of you got out of bed last night, correct? They had lots of beds. But do you understand? Most of us get out of bed every morning. We've got a roof over our head. We've got running water. And I can tell just by looking at you, you've all got clothes. Okay, I'm guessing that you've eaten at some point in the last 24 hours. So you've all got food. Tell me what else it is you think you need. Because the rest of it is just window dressing. It's just showing off to the people around you. I've got all of this. Right. It won't make you happy. So be thankful for what you've got. Work towards what you want. But understand it's more important about what you need. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Peter. While Peter gets ready, let me say hello to a couple of people online. Hi, Julie. Hi, Kim. Hi, Christine. Hi, James. Hi, Leslie. I don't need to. We're getting comments from online. So hello, everyone. They said that it was a lovely address.
Thank you.
Yes, so Peter, is it a very good, well read address?
Except it wasn't read.
All right. You ready?
I was born ready.
Right, come on in.
Right, once again, good morning, everybody. I work a little bit differently to most mediums. I enjoy laughter and love in my mediumship, and that's what I try to bring through to everybody here. Not that everybody doesn't enjoy the love in mediumship, because they do, but we all work a little bit differently. I do typically know where I'm going, and if you can take the information, please put your hands up, because sometimes spirit use what's called economy of effort, and in that they will maybe give me a link that links to more than one of you, and then we'll try and work it out from there. Have we got that? We're supposed to be communicating with the dead, not raising them. So have we got that? Perfect. That's 4 of you that are still alive. This isn't going to be too difficult at all, is it? Okay. Right. This morning, I feel the love. I've got a really lovely lady that steps forward. If I've got 2 lovely ladies, I'm stepping one of them back. Where are we going first? Okay. Okay. Oh, why are you saying that? I'm not speaking to myself, by the way. I'm actually speaking to them. I'm not totally mad. Well, a little bit. And I want to come to the lovely lady sat at the front here. Good morning. Is it all right if I work with you? Good. As I'm linking with you, I get a really lovely lady stepping forward. I'm not a tall lady. I'm probably sort of 5'1", 5'2". Would you understand? I'm an older lady. I feel like I'm a nan. Would you understand that? Yes or no? Says brilliant.
No.
You don't understand that. Hang on a second. Would you either of you two understand that? Yes, darling. Sorry, rabbit in the headlights there, wasn't it, eh? I feel like I'm an older lady. I'm not very tall. I'm kind of about here. I'm what I call a pocket rocket. I'm one of those ladies that gives. You're going to listen to me when I'm talking. I feel like I'm your nan, to be honest with me. Would you understand that? Okay, that's not very helpful, is it? Okay. Would you understand someone like a nan that would fit that description? Kind of about that age, that era. Well, she's not very old. Well, she is old. She's saying, I felt very well turned out with her. I've got white hair. It's bobbed. It's kind of about here.
I'm not too sure, actually.
Okay. Can anybody take that information? Don't put your hands up all at once. Anybody online take that information? Sorry, darling. We can get. When I sat down, I said, "Are we working online?" But I've got this person that's stepping forward. I've got a chest issue as I go to spirit. I'm not very big, but I'm a formidable lady. I'm one of these people that doesn't mess about with my words. You're starting to understand this now, aren't you? Yes or no? No is fine.
Possibly,
Yeah, I'm happy. Listen, we're not a tailor. We don't make it fit. So if you can't take it, I'd sooner you say no, and then somebody online
That's
might
okay.
go, I can. So
I think it's
no, it's fine. As I'm linking with this lady towards the end, I'm struggling. Well, I can't speak because I feel like I'm needing some help. So I feel like there's tubes. I feel like there's a lot of help needed towards me. You're nodding your head in the front line.
I'm just taking it in. I don't know if it's
Okay, that's fine. I also feel this lady, I got to the 80s, so I'm 80 something. They're showing me 80 odd. You understand it at the back? Okay, well, you would understand not very long hair with this lady, and you would understand it as well. Right, fine, okay. We'll have 2 mics and a possibly. No, it's not feeling too. You would understand it. Okay, that's fine. And would you also understand with this lady a need to feed people?
That again?
A need to feed people. I'm a
Yes,
big
yes,
feeder.
Yes.
Okay. And I've got a very old-fashioned kitchen. In fact, okay, that's fine. If you tap me on that side, because you're whacking my bad shoulder, but it's fine. Well, I could be both. Would you also understand the farmhouse kitchen?
Yes, exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
No, it's fine. I think
Yeah.
I'm with the lovely lady at the
Yeah.
back. And I've got, because it's very old style, do you understand? And it's
Yes,
quite
yes.
cottagey as well.
Yes. Yes.
And I've even got like what I would call a peat burner fire.
Yes.
So we don't burn coal, we burn peat.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I
yeah.
feel like my husband goes to get it off the fields. We're not buying this even.
Yeah. Yeah. I can pick up
Okay,
that,
you
yeah,
understand
yeah.
that. Good. And you would understand she rules the house.
Yes, definitely.
Like he thinks he does, but no. Do you understand that?
Yes,
He
yes.
likes a little bit of a drink, but he's not a drunk. Pardon me, stop that. Take that away.
Yeah.
Pardon me. Would you understand the cancerous condition as well? I'm not just standing
Yeah,
here
I
burping, by the
understand
way.
that. Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah, I
It's how they
understand
give
that.
me, it's how they demonstrate cancer
Yeah.
for me. You would understand that?
Yeah.
Okay. And would you understand loads of sheep everywhere?
Yes, absolutely. Yes.
And I've got like these sheep, and I mean,
They're on
we're
the hill.
talking,
They're on the hill.
yeah, we're talking about herding cats, but these sheep are worse
Yeah,
than the cats
exactly.
would be. Do you understand?
Yeah.
I'm the laziest sheepdog in the world.
Yeah, that's right.
It sits in front of the fire, does not, it stays rounding sheep up
Yeah.
a long gone.
Yeah.
Okay. But I feel like this dog would have had puppies
Yeah.
as well,
that's
because
right,
I feel like there's like 3 dogs. Would
Yeah,
you
that's
understand
right,
that?
yeah, yeah.
There's the 3 of them.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, as I link with this lovely lady, she's talking to me and she's going, would you understand the person that's suffering with their mind at the moment?
Yes.
Yeah, it's like all a little bit too much.
Yeah.
Okay. And would you also understand the person that thinks they're hearing things? Wow, stop that.
Oh, possibly. Yes. Yes.
And would you also understand the lady that I've got another lady coming in and I feel very dizzy with her?
Yeah.
Yeah. And again, I've got sight issues.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, because my eyes are perfect. You know, close up, but you've gone completely blurry to me.
Okay.
So I feel that their long sight would have been appalling.
Yeah.
But they never did anything about it.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah.
It's like that. I would say that you wouldn't want to be driving in a car with them, but I still felt like they did drive.
They did. Yeah. Yeah.
That was very dangerous.
Yeah.
Okay. As they're linking, what they're saying to me is, okay. Right, you have got to slow down.
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand that?
Yes.
And you would understand why they're saying 1 step at a time as
Yes.
well. So it's like you're trying to rush something.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, slow that down, darling. When she gets off talking, because her accent is so, you can't understand her. Do you get that with her? She's got a really thick, well, I can't understand her. It's like a really thick accent.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. And it's like I'm having to ask her to slow down because she's talking at such a speed now that I feel like she did everything at life like that. Do you understand that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. And I feel like these sheep, I feel like she would have, I know that they obviously get sheared and all that kind of stuff, but I feel like she would have used the wool from the sheep herself.
That's right. Yes.
Like she would have spun it and everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like very old fashioned.
Yes.
Okay. And I would say people would get like, she knit for England.
Yes.
Or Ireland. I literally went English, you went no Ireland, but you understand that, don't you? I've got to give this. Would you understand her knitting a flag?
So I know the flag that you're
You
talking
understand?
about. Yeah, yeah, it's her home county flag. She had it in the garden. She was very proud. Yeah.
You understand what
Yeah,
she's going
yeah,
on about
yeah,
the flag? Okay. And she's also saying to me, okay, right, you've been putting a lot of stuff off and pushing it backwards. You understand that?
Yeah, yeah,
She's saying to me, you've got to start prioritizing yourself before other people.
I agree totally. Yeah.
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 Yeah. It's great agreeing, but doing is the thing
Yeah,
that's
okay,
where she's
yeah.
going. Do you understand that?
yes.
Good. And she's also saying to me, slow down, darling, slow down, slow down, slow down. Uncle Jimmy's with her.
Yeah, Uncle Jim. Yeah.
Uncle Jimmy's with her.
Yeah.
Okay. And and I feel like there's a lot of characters going on here.
There is. Yeah. Big Irish family.
Yes. And I feel like they were very patriotic. That's the only way I can put that.
Very. Yes. Yes.
Very
Yes,
patriotic.
Yes.
Okay. And she says different times.
Yes. Exactly,
You understand different time. I'm leaving that last bit. Ask me afterwards, but I'm leaving that. She's talking about, you understand with the hills on the farm,
Yes, I do. Yes. Yes.
but would you understand why she's trying to get you to walk the hills?
Yes.
But she's saying you've got to go and do it. And I don't know why she's saying it, but
Yeah,
she's saying
I
you've
know
got
what
to
you
go
mean,
and
get
do
back
it.
into nature.
Okay. And would you understand her stick? This is not good, is it? Would you understand about her? I mean, I know she knits stuff, but I feel like if people cut themselves, she would stitch it up.
I'm not sure about that one. Possibly.
Okay.
Not
I
sure.
feel like your granddad was a little bit accident prone and she was forever,
Yeah. Probably. Yeah.
because
yeah.
you weren't round the corner from like a hospital.
No, that's right. No.
And I feel like if it needs a bit of stitching, oh, don't worry, I'll get the sewing box
Yeah.
out. Yeah. Okay. Can you please take, right. Would you understand the photos?
Yes.
Because she's getting the photo albums out
Yes,
now.
yes.
You understand
Yes.
that?
Yes.
Okay. And okay. She's showing me like I want to say it's a cow, but I know it's not a cow pulling a cart. But it's not a horse.
An ass and cart, is it?
Could well be,
Yeah,
but it's
yeah.
not a horse. It's definitely not a horse because
Yeah.
I know horses.
Yeah.
I've lost loads of money on them. I know what they look like. Okay. Can you please take her love?
Lovely. Thank you.
And she's saying Kildare.
Oh, right. Yeah.
You-
Yeah.
yeah,
no, that is-
Kildare.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Lovely. Thank you.
Okay. And she's also saying, I don't know. I'll say it afterwards. That's a little bit naughty. Please take her love.
Thank you.
Thank
Lovely.
you very much.
Lovely, thank you.
Right. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Okay. I'm going to come to the front again. I do have a gentleman who I'm not sure where I am. So I'll sit in the middle, Phil. Sit in the middle, mate. I feel like I've got somebody who's got a beard before they pass and a moustache. I have a gentleman who's got a beard and a moustache coming forward. Okay, that's fine. And I'm a taller man with him and I'm quite thick set. I'm quite a big chap. Would you understand this chap? Yeah. And I do feel, again, I'm very much a character with him.
Okay.
Yeah. And I feel like I lived a certain life. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yes. I feel like I was okay, come back in. Come back in. He's a little bit shy in the way I don't feel he would have been shy when he was here, but he's a bit shy about coming in now because I feel like he would have been, you would never have caught him in this church.
Oh, probably not. No.
No, because he would have gone, that's a load of baloney.
I think he probably would have. Yeah.
Yeah. And I'd say, but I'm very set in my ways. Do you understand that about him?
Yes. Do you?
And he's very blink. You're going to ask me for a name, aren't you?
No, I was going to say, like, do you know kind of what he did, like, in his life? Kind of.
I feel like I'm hands-on. So wherever I'm a manual person, I'm a manual worker.
Okay.
Yeah, and I
okay.
feel like I would have been really good with my hands as well. I can fix things.
Okay.
Do you understand that? Yeah.
that's- yeah.
And I feel like I'm very. My thought process is very logical.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, but in my life it wasn't. So if you bring something for me to fix, I can do it.
hmm
But my life is a bit higgledy-piggledy, a bit all over the place.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
And he's taking me to you right now, and he's saying that's very similar to you right now.
You can say that again, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
only because he says, you're a bit like me. They would tell me what to do and I wouldn't listen. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
he says there's, he makes me laugh because I know I'm with you because he's showing me there's a lot of sadness around you. Do you understand that? Because I get
Yeah.
the tears in my left eye, so I know it's definite sadness.
Yeah.
And he's also saying to me, slow down. He's quite a talker and he's a bit of a teddy bear as well, isn't he?
I don't
'Cause he's
think during life, but I've heard sort of a simple description of someone coming through.
Because I feel like you know, with people he loved, there was a gentleness to him,
Okay.
but there was another side to him as well. But it's coming through on the teddy bear because he's saying you need a gentle touch. Do you understand that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, because and he's also talking to me and he's saying you have to start to listen.
Yeah.
Yeah, but to yourself as well.
Yeah.
It's like you know what you should be doing, but you're struggling to do it.
Yeah.
And he's laughing. He says, "I did that short-term gain for a long-term pain."
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going, you need the short-term pain for the long-term gain now. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Okay, right. And he's also saying this to me. Sometimes things just happen. There's no reason, they just happen. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
It's not what anybody did. It's not because of this. It just happens.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Because he says you're trying to get to the bottom of something that there's no rhyme nor reason to. It's just life.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Try to like constantly make sense of things.
It just doesn't work.
Yeah.
It just doesn't work.
Yeah.
And he's just saying, slow down, slow down, slow down. Would you understand the name of Amy?
No.
Amy could be on the earth plane. If we get a name and it's on the earth plane, I'm going to give it to you. I think it will come to you. It just is that they need a bit of healing. We're not sending them off to the world of spirit, nothing like that.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
There's just some healing that's needed in that direction.
Okay.
Okay. And he's also saying to me, do you keep getting up in your own mind?
Oh, all the time.
Yeah. And he's saying, you've got to get yourself away from there. Like literally. And would you understand? You put the telly on for noise.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Because he says she
Yeah.
just puts but she doesn't listen to it.
I don't quite
It's like you put the telly off in the front room, go into the bedroom, you can't hear it.
Yeah. Sorry, I was doing that.
Okay. And he's making me very aware around you that I think there's a little bit of a physical mess that needs tidying up.
Oh yeah, a lot
Yeah.
of that, yeah.
I'm being kind here. But I think there's also like an emotional mess that needs clearing up. Do you understand that? Because he said that needs putting to bed
Mm-hmm.
and the bed needs making. You would understand that?
Yeah,
But I think the physical bed needs making as well.
it does, I think.
Yes, okay. It's okay. Would you understand someone had a collection of cups?
Oh, I don't think so, no. No.
Would you understand that? I've got someone who's got a collection of cups. They're like cups and saucers. So this goes back.
Oh, I don't know actually, no.
Again, we're not McDonald's. We don't normally do a takeaway, but I'm going to give that to you as a takeaway because I do feel that it's going to be relevant somewhere. I think it's going to be more relevant for you, sir, because I do think someone's going to go, oh, so and so had like a big collection. Because I see him in an old style dresser. You can't take that, can you, my darling? No, I didn't think you could. Okay. Please take that, love. And would you understand the lady that recently went over with cancer? Unless they're moving me on.
Not cancer.
No, this is definitely a cancerous condition. I've got a lady that's gone over with cancer very recent, well, in the last 6 months.
I can't take that.
Please take that, love. Thank you for working with me. I'm coming over to this side of the church. The lovely lady in yellow, would you understand the person that passed with cancer? I've got somebody who's passed with cancer and it's all in my chest because I'm struggling to talk and I'm struggling to breathe. Okay. Is that for that lady? Okay, you would understand it.
A year ago.
Okay. Can I speak to you afterwards? Is that all right? That's fine. Sorry, Phil. I did feel it was on this side, so I was the right side, just the wrong person. No, she won't leave. Okay, I wouldn't normally do this, but it's the chairperson. So those of you that don't know, I do feel like she would have been unsteady on her feet as well. Would you also understand that?
Yeah, towards the end, yes.
Yeah, I feel like I'm losing my balance as
Yes.
well. Yeah, okay. But you'd understand complete fighter. This is a person that,
Yes.
like, not as in physical, but as in everything mental. And I feel like she had a lot of battles in her life. You'd understand
Yes.
that? Okay. She's making me very aware that she's. What are you doing now? Would you understand about the person that had quite the bad knock on the head?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I feel like they're trying to give me a headache.
Oh.
You understand that?
Yeah.
Good. And would you understand why they're saying to you, you've got to stop feeling that you're not good enough?
I know.
Yeah. And you've got to accept that there's more strings to your bow than the one that you're constantly trying to play.
True.
Yeah. Okay. Would you also understand why someone is saying to me, let go the past?
Yeah.
Yeah. And also, can you please understand why they're saying to me, do you understand the person that used to keep tripping over their own feet?
Yeah.
Okay. And would you also understand the person that used to think it was funny to muck about with people's laces?
Yeah.
Because I feel like someone's either tying someone's laces together or they're just literally and then standing on the lace as they go over.
But you're standing on the lace.
But you understand? I feel I know that they're mucking about with the laces,
Yeah.
but to me they're showing them tied together. Okay, please take the lady's love because she's very pushy, this lady.
She's a fighter.
Yeah, but she's very pushy. I'm coming through. She wouldn't let me because I was going to say, I said to her, I'll speak to her. No, that's not good enough. Please take her love.
Yeah.
Thank
She's
you
my
very
girl.
much. Okay. Okay. Can anybody take a Jeremy? I've got a Jeremy. Anybody online take a Jeremy? I'm in the world of spirit. I feel like I'm an older man. I feel like I've got a lot of things going wrong with me. I feel like okay, slow down. I could talk for England. We'll just see what happens. It takes a little bit longer for it to come through on this. If somebody comes up, I will. We've not got anybody. Oh, somebody's meant to be here then. Okay, let me through with this other person. I just feel like they're a tall man. I feel like they had a lot going on in their life. I feel like they knew people. Okay, stop it. I feel like they knew a lot of different people that were kind of from different walks of life as well. I'm going to step that person back because we've not got any takers for him. So I will leave that. Okay. Slow down. Okay, who are you? Got a really sweet lady coming through, and this lady would have had a great sense of humour. I do feel like she would have been, nothing would have got her down. I feel like I might be with the lovely lady with glasses whose name I should know but can never remember.
Sure.
Shirley. Hi, Shirley. Shirley, would you understand a lady that lost a leg? But would you understand the lady that I'm talking about to start with? I've got somebody who's lost a leg. I might be mixing the two spirits up, but I do feel like I've got this lady that when she was on the earth plane, there was a gentleness to her. I'm not tall. I'm sort of 5'4"-ish. But I've made very good years and I'm quite outspoken as well.
They could sound a bit like my mum, but she died very young.
Okay. What about Nan?
Well, I was only a very little girl when my grandmother.
Okay, because I feel like I'm a grandma. She would be your mum would be a grandmother.
Yeah.
You're not coming up to a very big birthday.
Well, I suppose I am in January.
Okay. What, 21?
Well, add 60 on
Okay.
and more.
I feel like there's a big birthday coming up. There's a big birthday she's talking about. You would understand it.
Okay. Well, mine's there in a big birthday, I know.
It's like right, okay. I do feel whoever this lady is, I would have been quite quick to spirit. Boom, I'm done. Do you understand that? I'm not ill, I've just gone.
Sounds like it could have been my mum.
Okay. And completely out of the blue.
Well, she always wasn't very well, but we didn't know probably that near her end.
Yeah, I just feel like this is just something that just happened out of the blue. It's like I'm not even seeing the doctor, I've just gone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And I feel with her, she'd she's a very nurturing woman. That's how she's coming through. She's coming through on really quite a soft vibration. Do you understand that?
Yes.
And I'm quite quietly spoken as well. Would you also understand that?
Not my mum. She lost her temper, you see.
Okay, no, I may not be with you, but I've got this really, would you understand it? I've just got this really lovely lady. She's just very quietly spoken. She's just gone to spirit. There's been no illness. It's literally, boom, I'm done. Can anybody take that? You can understand it. Yeah. But would you understand the softness to her words? Okay. Because I feel like when she's talking to you and she's trying to be, I feel like she's just, there's a kindness within her. Do you understand that?
Oh, yeah.
And it's like, I don't want to hurt people and I don't want to see people hurt. Do you understand that?
Yes.
And I'm very much the mama bear.
Yes.
Yeah. So in other words, if all my cubs and my children are around, she must have loved animals because everything she's giving me is like animal related. Because she's showing me a bear, and now she's showing me a lioness. So I do feel like there's two sides to this lady.
Yeah.
Yeah. But when you're on the inside, you're fine. On the outside, it's a nightmare.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I do feel like she would have come from not very big means. I feel like things would have been tight.
Yes.
And I do feel like she would have, she did well with what she had.
Yeah.
And I do feel like she was really good with money,
Yes.
like really good with money. And I do feel like money at times was very tight.
Yes.
And I also feel with her, she would save for stuff. Would
Yeah.
you understand that? What she's showing me is a tin with money in it. And I feel like this is like the special occasions tin or the emergency tin. Do you understand that?
Okay. I think that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like this, we don't touch this unless there's an emergency or it's a birthday or it's something special.
Okay.
And there's a couple of like, I've not got notes going in it. I've got coins going in it that then turn into notes. Do you understand that?
Right. Yeah.
But it's never full up. There might be 2 or 3 notes in there if you're lucky.
Yeah.
I feel like she's really funny because she would have been one for sayings as well. Because she's saying about making a silk purse out of a sow's ear.
Yeah.
So I do think she would have made literally the best of everything in her life.
Yes.
Okay. She talks about how important family is. Would you understand that as well?
Yes.
And would you understand why she's also saying to me, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. Would you understand why she's trying to say to me, we just sometimes need to let go of the things that aren't serving us?
Yes.
Because I feel like you're trying to rein in a lion. Why do all the animals? She's just showing me an animal. It's like whatever's going on, it's like you're trying to rein something back in and it's just no point to it.
Okay.
Do you understand that? Sometimes you just have to let go, is what she's saying. She's showing it to me in this way. I've got to give it the way she's showing it to me.
Right. Yeah. I can understand about letting go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And she's also saying to me, you like her are a born fighter. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
And your stubbornness gets you into trouble.
Probably.
Yes, it's the word you're looking for. Okay. And what she's saying to me is sometimes it doesn't serve you.
Right.
Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Okay. She's not very tactful, your mum, is she, sometimes?
It was actually my nan.
But she's not very tactful sometimes.
Yeah.
Because she's
right.
trying to make me say stuff which is not nasty, but it's very to the point.
Yes.
Yeah? And she's just saying, you can't cut off your nose to spite your face.
Yeah.
Yeah? And sometimes we have to say sorry for things even when it isn't us that needs to say the sorry.
Right.
Just
yeah.
to move the situation forward.
Yes.
And I feel that's really relevant.
Yeah.
And what she's saying to me is because of your stubbornness, I find that hard to believe in anybody. But because of this, it's causing issues. And I feel like it affects your heart. So whatever this is, it causes you problems in your heart. Not obviously physical, but like from a loving point of view.
Right.
And she's just saying, please understand that we are behind you.
Right.
Okay. She's towards the end, could she not talk?
Oh no, we're going on to someone else.
Yeah, whoever I've got now towards the end couldn't talk.
Right.
And what
okay.
she's saying to me is not talking doesn't sort situations out. You have to
Right.
talk.
Okay.
You understand that? Because I feel like you're holding your tongue.
Yes.
Yeah. And you'll never sort a problem out unless you can't sort a problem out until two people know that there's a problem. It's great you knowing there's a problem, but if this person doesn't know there's a problem, how are they ever going to sort a problem out they don't really know exists?
Right.
Yeah. Thinking, feeling, possibly, could be, should be, doesn't really count. Do you understand that?
Okay. Yeah.
And I feel like that will be difficult for you, but in the long run, it will work out better.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've got to give it the way she's giving it to me. She's very cryptic as well, isn't she?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Can you please take her love?
Yes.
Thank you very much. One more. Okay. Where we go? Really generic name here. I've got a Mary. Anybody take a Mary? No, it's not. It's not. I know it. I thought I was going there, but you can take a you can take a Mary too. Would you understand the Mary? I've got. Who else said yes? I've got a male voice saying yes. Stephen, you would understand the Mary. Okay. Would you understand? She could be a cantankerous old so and so. Yeah. Like very stubborn, very set in her ways. And you would understand about everything to when she's made her mind up, it doesn't matter if she's wrong, she's sticking with what she said.
Yeah, she was.
Yeah. Okay. Would you understand with her, she's had an issue with her mobility towards the end as well?
Yeah.
Okay. And would you understand that she was, until this happened, she was fiercely independent?
Oh God, yeah.
And even towards the end, she was like, shush people away, because I've got people walking up to her trying to help, and she's like doing that, oh, go away with you kind of thing. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Okay. I want to say her eyes were playing up towards the end as well.
Yeah, they were.
And again, she was kind of, but she had really lovely handwriting.
I wouldn't know that, but I will find out.
I feel like her handwriting, sorry, those of you not in the church, poor Stephen cannot see, so
No,
I don't know why I said that.
Can I ask?
I apologize. I have to give it the way they're giving it to me. I'm
No,
really sorry, Stephen,
I'll
but
find out though, because there could be something in that.
I do feel like there's something about her handwriting, and I've got her about writing stuff down as well. Do you understand that?
Oh, she was always doing that. Yeah.
Right, but it's almost like there's a ledger of her life, which was very interesting. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
And I feel like there's a lot of things in there from different things she did. Yeah, we're in a church. I've got to be careful.
Yeah, I think.
There's a naughtiness to this woman. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
And there's like I think she could get herself into trouble a lot.
Oh God, yeah. Yeah.
And I'm being really careful here. She's trying to trip me up. I don't think her words would have fitted in a church a lot of the time either. Do you understand that?
Yeah, she'd sort of come out with something and then she'd sort of go, "Oh God, what have I said?"
Yeah.
That was it, you know.
Yeah, I do love her energy. She's looking at me and she's saying, would you understand why she's saying you need to do some journaling yourself?
I don't know.
It's like things that you need to write down. Do you understand that?
No, I'm not sure what that's about.
To do with feelings.
Okay.
Do you understand that?
Not really.
Right. What she's making me aware of is the battles that you've conquered.
Yeah.
And how that would help other people with the same battles.
Okay.
Do you understand that?
Yeah, I certainly know what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah, because what she said. Sorry? Perfect. As long as you can understand why she's giving this to me.
That's what she's. Yeah.
It's like about this journaling, this helping people because of the experiences that you've gone through. Do you understand that?
That makes sense now.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know the way she never saw any difference in people.
Mm.
To her, everybody was the same. It didn't matter what walk of life you came from, didn't matter where you came from.
No.
Everybody was just who they were.
Yeah.
She's saying to me that she loves that you treat everybody like that.
All right.
And she
Cool.
said that, would you understand what she is saying to me? Although there is a side to you, your kindness sometimes gets you into trouble.
Has done, yeah.
And she's just saying, please don't lose the gentleness.
That makes sense, yeah.
And would you understand, recently you've been tripping over what you've been wanting to say?
Oh. Yeah.
Because she literally tried to muck my words up as they were coming out.
I'll tell you afterwards.
Yes, good, as long as you can understand it.
Yeah. I actually said she would have found that funny, so it's funny. She obviously was listening.
She was very much listening.
Yeah.
And she's talking to me. Would you understand that there's been was it a sickness around her, as in someone's being ill? Or is that, I feel like that's around you. I've got like a stomach complaint.
I get it sometimes, yeah.
Good. I feel like it's in the left-hand side of the stomach was where the issues are.
Oh shit, yeah, and she did as well.
Right. She was the lady that was with me on the way up, but she's a very strong character.
Yeah.
Okay. She's also saying to me, Bethnal Green, which is the East End of London. So she's giving me the East End of London.
Right.
So I do feel like in her life it would have been important to her.
Maybe she knew people from there or something.
Okay, I've got to give what she's giving to me.
That's cool.
And she's talking to me and she's saying, I'm not saying that. Really not saying that. Okay. I think she wants her naughty side to come out, but I think you've lost that a little bit of the fun in you. Would you understand that, Stephen? Yes. Good. Because
Sometimes it's like, oh, but I try to keep it.
good. Well, she's just saying, keep your chin up.
Yeah.
Okay. Why is she giving me boxing and a boxing ring?
Because my dad was a boxer.
Right, because she said she's giving me boxing and a boxing ring, but she's putting you in the boxing ring, which I think is a little bit unfair. But do you understand that?
Yeah. Basically, when I was little, I had this punch ball thing, and she was there.
Brilliant.
I was hitting it, and it came back and whacked me. It was right in the gut, and it knocked me flat on my back. And she thought it was hilarious.
As long as you can understand why she's putting you in a boxing ring, that's all that matters
She's
to me.
reminded me of it.
Okay.
6 cents.
Sorry. She's saying to me, you couldn't, bless her. Some people, no disrespect here. She's saying you couldn't box your
Sorry,
way out of a.
I don't have an answer for that.
That's great.
Okay. What she's saying to me is you couldn't punch your way out of a wet paper bag, but you've managed to knock yourself out.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Thank you very much. I will leave that now. I do apologise.
Thank you.
Thank you, spirits, for helping me. What I'm going to do is going to ask Phil to come to give, the notes, please. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody. And thank you, Peter and Nicola. So the forthcoming events from today, our Divine Service guest medium online for Sunday, September the 29th is Wendy Lyon. Wendy has been involved in spiritualism since the mid-1990s. She initially attended local churches, but mostly sat on her own and with her mum, and in 2013 won the first Gordon Higginson Scholarship, which encouraged her to focus on education. She's an officiant of the SNU, a tutor at the Arthur Findlay College, has a diploma in teaching and demonstrating, and a CSNU in speaking, demonstrating and teaching. She's also the SNUI educator coordinator for the past 4 years. So that's next Sunday, 11 o'clock, and Wendy will be online, not physically in the church. Please note the healing clinic is every Tuesday from 7 until 8:15 and Thursday from 10 a.m. until 12 noon for members of the community and animals. You will be greeted by our healer practitioners in a safe, friendly and welcoming atmosphere, and free will donations apply. The next Friendship Club is this coming Wednesday, September the 25th, hosted by Julie Caswell. And the subject matter on Wednesday will be physical mediumship. This runs from 11:30 a.m. until 2 p.m. in church. We hope you can join us for lively conversation, tea, coffee, and cake. Please note, there is no longer a Zoom option for Friendship Club. The admission is £4 at church, which includes refreshments. And new events for autumn 2024. The next open platform, hosted by myself, Phil Shaw, is on October the 17th at 7 p.m. And these evenings are for intermediate, advanced, and working mediums to polish their evidential mediumship, inspirational speaking, philosophy, spirit, art, writing, and presentation skills. Please contact me for further information via Wimbledon Spiritualist Church. Tonight, Sunday, 22nd of September at 7 p.m. here at Wimbledon, we have a demonstration of mediumship with Ashley Robinson and Ivan Lee. And I understand that some tickets are still available to be bought on the door, but you are advised to arrive early to get these few remaining tickets. We also regret that it has been necessary to increase the entrance fee for evening demonstrations, which will now rise from £5 to £6.50. This is due to rising electricity heating bills plus general upkeep of the church. That concludes the notices. Thank you very much and have a great week.
Thank you, Phil. And before we go, we're going to ask Peter to do the closing prayer.
Thank you, everybody. If you'd just like to close your eyes, join me in the quiet. Divine Spirit, thank you for the wonderful messages of love, laughter, life, and upliftment. Please let everybody here and the families represented be placed under a cloak of protection until we're all fortunate enough again to meet in this wonderful sanctuary. Please let any energy that has been raised here this morning go to wherever in the world it may be needed to give whichever form of healing is needed. Amen.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us on our Sunday service, and hopefully see you next week. And everyone in church, please join us for tea and cake. Thank you, and have